What's good? Welcome to the Double O podcast. We got your host, PennyWhysTV, and my co host, Unknown Skills. We got some topics that we didn't get to hit last time. Right now, we're going to talk about Invincible Season 3 and the finale. And we're going to talk about ReZero Season 3
Yes.
and Beru versus Meruem. Talk a little bit more about solo leveling. So let's talk about Invincible.
How'd you like it?
Well, season three, from an animation perspective, was definitely better than season two. I know that you don't care about animation like that. Um, I mean, they even broke the fourth wall in the second season. Remember when they said like how they cut corners for the animation? Sometimes we have the mouth, so we don't have to animate it. You remember that when they broke the fourth wall in the second season about the
Of course I
animation?
don't.
Of course you do.
I said, of course I don't.
You don't.
Oh, I can't imagine how much work it must be for those fight scenes.
Yeah, those take a while, but we cut corners in other places to make it manageable. You ever notice that sometimes whoever's speaking has their mouth off camera so you never see their lips moving?
Huh. I didn't notice that.
Nah.
But
Second
yeah,
season's like a year ago.
yeah. I think they had more time to work on this season, so the animation was better. Story wise, it was entertaining. They had like little different arcs. We can go full spoilers. We're gonna go full spoilers for season three. Um, I like the
Spoiler
arc.
alert.
I love the concept. Do you think Invincible is overusing the concept of time travel? Because they've done it in
Um,
every season. In
They have?
the second and third season,
What did they do in the second season?
the angst, the black dude with the big head.
They didn't really time travel. They traveled through dimensions.
Okay, well, there was time travel. He got trapped there for about. Wasn't he in there? Wait a minute.
No, that was a different dimension. It was a dimension where everything got destroyed and the girl never got to tell Invincible how she felt about him. That was another dimension.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it took 20 years for them to find Mark, but for Mark it was like instant. No.
Mhm. Yeah. That was a dimension where they lost Mark. Or no. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't the future? Yeah, that wasn't the future.
It's a
But it
small.
was it was it was still a dimension. A different dimension future.
It's a small detail.
Don't be nitpicking it because that show was great, to be honest. Like I didn't even think about how many times they went into the past, future, or anything like that because the details, Mark getting his ass beat a lot, we
Yeah.
getting to meet other characters, learning about them. Season two was an actual hit. You know, I did not like what's his name. What's the dude's name who Rex? I did not like Rex Explosion, but after season two, when they shot him and he was like, "I'm fucking in," and then the scene pop up Invincible. Oh boy, going crazy.
Was that second
He's
season?
disgusting. Yeah, that was second season.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's funny
You
you
just see when
mentioned.
they fought the lizard group.
You talking about second season?
Yeah,
Um, you talking
that's
about
when they thought.
the Guardians?
Yeah, like half of the Guardians, because the other ones went to space, and then these guys fought the lizard group, and they thought Kate died.
And that's one old girl, the other girl with the green suit, she got crushed. Talking about that
Yeah.
battle? Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned Rex because I wasn't even thinking about him, but low key, I think
Spoiler?
he. Yeah, full spoilers. We're full spoilers for season 3. We've already established that 2-3 minutes ago. Um, but yeah, he I think he's my favorite. Was my favorite character in the show. Cause he's just, man, he's a real nigga. He's a real nigga, man. And he didn't stray from his calling because of a girl either. He stuck to it because that's what he was born into. He was raised
That's
like
who he
that.
was.
Raised
I
to
look up
fight.
to him.
I mess with him.
You know my favorite thing about the show?
What?
How they put Invincible in this in the show when they're talking about it. Like, I think that's one of the best parts about the show. I just think it's so cool.
When they put
Just
Invincible in the show?
the spelling Invincible. So when they was like, "Hey man, you can't stop me. I'm Invincible," pops up on the screen. Like, oh, that's nice. Or when you watched the last season when he was talking about how Invincible kept getting away with everything, he said, "Why do you guys think he's invincible? It's all his fault. Everything he did, he killed everybody. Invincible." Like every time he would say Invincible, it'd pop up on the screen. I just thought that was cool, chilling, the thrill. That was, oh, this is nice. Like, it's that's why one of my favorite parts is when Rex got. I mean, we already told you guys spoilers. Rex
Yeah.
got shot in the face. When he got shot in the face, and I thought he was dead, I was like, no.
You're talking
And
about
then
season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
Okay.
And then he got shot in the face, and then he came back. No, he got shot in the face, and we all thought he was dead. And then he said, "You can't fucking kill me. I'm invincible." Popped up on the screen. I thought that shit went so hard. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, what I noticed about Invincible is they don't really kill off a lot of characters. Like, there's a lot of ways to bring people back. Like, they have the technology to bring you back. Like, if half your body was blown apart, they got the technology to bring you back. With
Who? Who are you talking about?
The second-hand man, the Cecil, that got blown out.
Bro's a whole cyborg.
Exactly.
His real self been died.
But that's still him, though.
But he's an android.
He's
we,
been.
we If it was a human, I'd understand you. But an android, like Cyborg, we see Cyborg on Teen Titans get disabled and destroyed so many times, but he doesn't die because he's a cyborg. He just
Cyborg?
as long as we got,
Who?
yeah, Cyborg on Teen Titans. You don't see all the shows where sometimes he get disabled and gets taken apart. Even in some of the movies, the DC movies where they take his body apart, he's always alive because he's basically a robot. As long as his heart and brain are still intact, he low-key can't die. So I'm understanding with Donald not dying. But they kill off main characters like it's nothing. They just killed Rex. And I thought that was one of the coolest deaths of the show. Can you tell me a cooler death than Rex? Go ahead, tell me. I'm waiting.
I actually don't remember how Rex died. Tell me
You
how.
don't? Okay, let me lay it down on you. He was fighting one of the different alternate dimensions marks where he destroyed the Guardians. Like, he's just playing with them because he's low-key a watered-down Superman, just murdering people. And Rex throwing explosions at him. He's like, "Why are you playing with me?" Because he's just like, these little bombs are nothing to me. And then Rex just runs out of stuff to grab. So he was like, "Yeah, you have nothing left to explode."
Oh yeah, I
now,
remember now.
And then he
coming back.
digs inside of his body, grabs his bones, and dude's like, "You don't have nothing left to explode." He said, "I have my fucking spleen." And then he charged up his entire body to make this big ass explosion, killed himself and Mark, the alternate Mark, and bro saved everybody. Well, he saved his group. That's disgusting.
Did he kill Mark?
Yeah, he killed that one. It died.
No, there's no way he killed Mark.
Yeah,
He took him out because I need to rewatch it.
Yeah,
I need to rewatch it.
there you go. Yeah, he murdered that dude. It's gone. Gone.
What do you think of Cecil putting that bomb sound sound bomb inside of Mark that paralyzes him. Do you think he was in the right or the wrong for doing that?
Bro's just human. His bro's definitely not a good human, but he's not a bad human. He
No,
just
he's
it's just
good,
common sense
but
because
he
he's not
does. No,
the
he's
steps he
good.
take the steps he takes to save people are not good. It's logical, and I agree with logical steps, but there's certain he didn't have to do that. He could have did once he found out that that sound hurts Viltrumites, he could have made all those sounds in different areas and set up machines to kill him. But he put it inside of his brain, inside of his head. Dude literally just fought his dad, killed thousands of people in front of everybody. He watched him get his ass beat by his father, and then said, "Ooh, this man might turn on me. Let me put this device that could kill him inside of his head."
Yeah,
There's no reason for that.
yeah. I definitely. I'm not rocking with Cecil.
Bro
I'm
was
not.
traumatized by his father. He grew up with this man. Well, how old is he? 16, 17?
Who?
Mark.
Like 17, 18. He's in college, so he's like 18.
18 years of growing up with the dad that beat the fuck out of you and let you know that he's gonna kill and enslave everybody. And then since you won't work with him, he not only beats your ass, he calls your mom a pet in front of you. Even though he didn't understand it then, what he was feeling though, all the emotional swelling up, and just Cecil saw all of that, and he was like, "Nah, this man might turn on us."
So Cecil was in the right.
No, he's in the wrong, 100%.
Oh, okay. But you're just explaining why he did what
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, I don't
but
fuck
yeah,
with it
he's definitely making
because
decisions.
if Mark was to ever find that out, which he did easily, and you should already know Mark's tendencies, his personality, how he would react to situations. So, like, as soon as he find that out, the trust is going to be gone, which it did happen. He never messed with Cecil ever again after that. You just lost your number one superhero because I don't know. He's trying to play.
Because he's afraid.
He's trying to play. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's weak. You're so afraid that you put this inside of an 18-year-old kid who is on your side.
And you watch him get his ass beat by lots of people. All you have to do is team up on him. If he really needed to put him in place to check him, but he came up with he put that in his head is wild.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. Let's emphasize that that was a huge mistake on his part. Probably his biggest mistake. Um, but yeah, I like that Mark. I like that he got a power up. He's going through training, and for the most part, he was stronger than most of those marks, alternate marks that was coming after him. I think he definitely would have beat any of them one on
He
one.
was stronger than all of them.
Yeah, one on one, he would beat all of them, even the Omni Man mark.
Basically,
Not,
I don't know if you saw it, but all those marks who were evil, they never had a chance to actually train and go through the hardships that makes a Viltrumite stronger. They just automatically turn bad. Mark had to
spoilers.
do a lot of training, a lot of fights close to death, healing, strength, and that's how he got as strong as he is today. All the other people just went straight evil or just never were put in a situation where they were about to die. They don't have the what was it, liver fight or die? I forgot what it's called, but
Fight or flight.
yeah, they don't have that.
I will say though that was my favorite episode of the series. Even the season finale. I like that the episode with the alternate marks because we all got different perspectives of the different worlds. We got marks that killed their own dad, took out Omni Man. We have alternate marks that took up the name of Omni Man. We got marks that all these different variations, which was really entertaining to watch.
How'd you feel about it when he went inside the house? He's like, "Mom, help! I'm hurt, please." please.
Oh, the evil mark.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck, she's not here. I really wanted to kill her again. I was like, oh my god. He's why did he want to kill his mom again?
Yeah, it was entertaining.
That was a good show.
Clearly, our mark is the good one. Highly recommend. Well, I was gonna say highly recommend to the people that haven't seen Invincible, but they wouldn't be watching it because of the spoilers. But yeah,
Hey, watch it because everything I just said is another reason why you should watch it. Like it's nice. It's different. It's different. It's good. It's a good different.
how did you feel when Mark went up against Conquest, and then Oliver had to join?
Oliver, I feel like Oliver is really like stupid. He understands his power and his strength, but it's like he doesn't have. He's not afraid. I guess he doesn't have that tendency to be afraid of anything. But I don't know. I feel like he's really smart, so he should have common sense.
Hmm.
And to
I
see
mean,
how he couldn't fight the other marks, but he saw a Viltrumite come through, a real pure breed Viltrumite come through, and he's just like, "Let me go help!" And then he flew in there like he's about to do.
I forgot
Now
what he
that was
did
funny.
against the Marks. He got beat up probably.
Yes. And then his brother came. His brother came, and then he got saved by a group of people who was fighting the mark. But when he went over there to punch Conquest, and he thought he was about to do something, and he got smacked down, that was probably the best part of the show.
I love that they kept it realistic. Like that's basically season one Mark Oliver right now.
Weaker than season one mark.
Probably. Um, yeah, I think he's. I mean, he's only 1 year old, technically, a couple years old. Um, the whole time I was thinking like I thought Mark was gonna put up more of a fight. To be honest, I thought he was stronger than that. From what I understand, Conquest is the second strongest Viltrumite. And I thought he was gonna like turn up. Like I kept expecting him to overcome it with the friends and family power up that we're used to seeing in anime, but they didn't give it to Mark. Like he had to get help, mainly from Eve.
I don't.
Eve was the main help. When
He's not the second strongest, but yeah.
oh, that's just what I heard.
Don't get your information from me. I got you.
But he's strong, right? Conquest. He's like,
Yeah, he's up there in the top, like 6'5".
would you say he's stronger than Battle Beast?
No, no.
Okay, Battle Beast is a dog. Okay.
He's a different fighter. To be honest, did you see Battle Beast fight? Was it season 2 or did we see season 3 when Battle Beast fought? No, it was season 2 when he fought on the Vitramite ship
When he fought,
in the prison
fought
ship.
to break out.
Yeah, when he was fighting those two Vitramites.
That was season 3.
All right. Well, yeah. They downplayed Battle Beast. I'll just tell you. I'll explain that to you. They downplayed him. He should have dog walked both of them. Even though he did win the fight, he should have dog walked them. He's stronger, way stronger than Omni Man. Like he would shit on him.
Damn.
Yeah, he's strong as fuck. He's disgusting.
And Omni Man is top 10.
Top 10? Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Like on Earth.
You don't know this? On Earth, he's
Omni
the
Man would be
strongest.
number 1, and then Mark would be number 2.
Yeah, but what you didn't know is well, they got Tech Jack. You haven't seen him yet, but he killed a Viltrumite all by himself.
Who's
You're gonna
Tech
learn
Jack?
about him. He's that robot you saw fighting in outer space with the Viltrumite Mark, who took up his dad's who wanted to be like his dad. He was dressed just like him.
Dressed just like Mark.
He would the alternate Mark that was dressed like Omni Man. He had on the Viltrumite outfit. He had a little beard too. Oh, well, a mustache. Are you even watching these shows? Like, what?
I bet, yeah, I'm watching these shows. I don't remember every little detail.
Well, but Tech Jack killed a Viltrumite by himself. So I definitely think Mark is stronger than him, but he could put up a fight.
Uh-huh.
Also, Mark almost lost to that dragon, who's apparently still alive. But besides that, I can't wait to see Thrag next season.
Who the hell is Thrag?
Thrag is the Grand
Remember,
Region.
remember, I don't read the comics, so I don't have that background information. You know,
Thrag is the Grand Region of all Viltrumites. He is the top dog. Like
top
I'll just
dog or
I'll give you a small spoiler.
damn, you love spoiling
Conquest
people.
Conquest is afraid of Thrag. And I mean afraid.
Okay, stop there.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna
Stop
say.
there.
That's all I'm gonna say. But no, I'm gonna say a tiny bit more. I'm gonna say a tiny bit. Not too much, but like a tiny bit. Because when I say afraid, I don't mean like I'm gonna talk shit behind his back afraid. I mean like grovel in front of him afraid. Like he's too afraid to talk shit behind his back. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. That's it. No more.
Hmm.
Look at you thinking about it. Like, oh man, who is this?
Now I'm just
nigga?
thinking about like what more I want to say about this.
I think we got a good amount in. I think we got a good amount.
Yeah,
You guys should definitely watch it, though. It's a great show.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure they don't want to be spoiled, but yeah. Cool little watch. We could talk about ReZero. Season 3. I think I'm on like episode 13, 14. You know, this arc came out of nowhere. What were they originally in the city for? What were they doing?
I don't know.
They were in there for some reason. But this is like this season is the first time we're seeing some of these Sin archbishops, the Wraith girl that's in the bandages. I believe that's the first time seeing her in this season.
Mm-hmm.
And then the little girl, Lust. And then we've seen Greed, the guy with the white hair and the white robe, and we've seen Gluttony.
Cornelius.
We've seen them in the beginning of season 2 last year. Apparently there's 2 of them that we know of. I don't know his powers like that.
Yes.
But he's got to be stronger than this because he's spoilers for season 3. This is gonna be full spoilers for season 3. If you're not,
You love spoiling.
but I say beforehand, and I'm an anime only for the most part. But he's going up against the merchant and a couple of scrubs. Like I don't see this going well for them. I'm sure
Not at all.
Like, I don't know how they're gonna beat that half of them and the other half is fighting Julius and someone else, the wolf dude.
Mm-hmm. So, the merchant. If I don't know if you remember, but one of the to-be queens, she went to go get a power that's strong enough to kill him. Like an item, a strong, powerful item. They called it a metia.
Oh, Felt. That's what
Felt.
she went to go do?
Yeah, that's why she left. There's an item that she was told that could low-key like god power. Like,
Just this random power that she can just pick up, like going to a convenience store.
kind of. Oh, that being said, moving on to the Master Swordsman. Do you remember his name?
Reinhardt?
Yeah, Reinhardt. Like, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. So, yeah, this is a small spoiler.
You
So I
love
just need you guys to be
spoiling,
ready.
bro. You could never just keep it
When he
to the anime, to the
when he
show.
fights, he does not pull his sword because nobody is worthy enough of him pulling the sword. Like basically, he looks down on everybody like there's some ants. Like someone to come up, kill thousands of people, and they're like, "Yeah, let's fight." He'd be like, "I won't even need my sword. Let me get a stick."
But isn't that the
Can I
sword?
get a stick?
Isn't that the sword doing that? Like, nah, I won't let you pull me out for this level of opponent. It's not his choice.
I don't know because
Cause
bro definitely doesn't speak every. He doesn't tell everything.
he said it won't allow me to pull out my sword because you're not worthy. Like he said that.
Yeah,
Like I can't pull it out.
and do you think the Bow Hunter was worthy?
He pulled out a sword on her.
No, he
No,
didn't.
no, not.
No, I'm saying, do you think she was worthy? The way she was moving and like how she was strong and killing people, how tough she actually was, because she was cutthroat. What
I
makes you worthy of dying to this sword? Like,
I
do you have to
think
have a certain amount of skill?
I think she's like overrated only because of how much she has Garfield shook. You shouldn't. I don't understand his PTSD with this chick. I don't understand that. Like she has so much power over him in the afterlife. It doesn't make sense.
I think she had something to do with his mom. I can't recall, but she definitely spoke him because she said, I don't remember what happened, but I know something was said about his mother, and then he started thinking about her. So I gotta rewatch season 2 again so I can find out.
Yeah, Garfield need to go through some mental training or something because he needs. I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna
He needs his
overcome.
mom.
Probably got mommy issues. Oh, mommy issues. That's why he's probably having these visions of her.
Wait a minute. Did you
What?
have you seen Garfield's mom?
Yeah, to show her.
I mean, did you know Garfield met his mom in season 3?
Yeah, in the city,
Yeah, okay,
and she
okay.
has
Yeah.
the two kids. You
Mm-hmm.
watching
That's
anime?
yeah. I was just letting you know, like
I,
that really messes with someone's head. They thought their mother died, and they've been missing her for so long. They felt alone. They felt like she left him, and he finally got over it. And then he sees her with 2 other kids. Like, damn, you really did forget me, and you started a whole new family. Why haven't you looked for me? Like, you're my mom. Like, why did you just leave me and my sister, and you made a whole new family? Did you even care? Where, like, he has to deal with all these thoughts in his head and some fucking weirdo who eats people's bowels, their stomachs. So he's just all messed up. And then you saw he was talking to this one girl. Well, he was, starting to talk to her, and then because he froze, he got her almost killed. So now bro's dealing with depression, mommy issues. He low key got the girl he loved fucked up. Like, bro is going through it a little bit,
wait, he likes
and
her
it's
like
just,
that? I
huh?
didn't understand. I didn't understand that was a love interest.
Uh, it
I don't.
you didn't see it. You didn't. I felt the
You thought that
sparks.
was
I
a
felt the
love
sparks.
interest?
Yeah, I felt the sparks. She definitely was talking to him like, "Yeah, I get down." He was like, "Shut up, but you can come with me," type shit.
I think they're more like friends. I may need to rewatch it. Nah, I don't know. What you did you see the Garfield fight?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Yeah,
The
I didn't like it.
You didn't
Yeah,
like it?
no, it was downplayed. I wanted Garfield to just come out as strong as he is, because dude's a whole mystical beast. Bro should have ripped his arms off and then bit his face. I would have loved that. That would have been some hardcore shit. But like, uh, the come on Garfield, you can do it. Come on, man. You got it, man. And then he finally wins. And then the dude who didn't speak the entire time finally speaks. Like, what? Bro hasn't spoken all season, and bro's gonna say one word because he made you. What did Garfield do? Like, What did he actually do to make him want to use all 8 arms? Like, I didn't see anything really great. Did he, because he overcame some fear? Bro's like, oh, you're not afraid of this? Let me pull out all 8 arms. Like, no, bro should have been. They should have been dogging the fight out, like beating each other up, and then bro's just like, you know what? Maybe I can't beat him with just this 1 or 2 arms. I need 8 arms to beat him. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
So you were expecting more. You think
Hell of a lot more.
You think Garfield got the win too easy?
Yeah, way too easy. Like not even too easy, but yeah, I'm gonna say too easy because it's like bro said he was a beast. He was a man. 8 arm dude killing warriors and like he's a warrior, a beast, almost a god. A god in his era, like the type they were talking about how strong he was. I wanted to see some real deal shit, but I just got like cupcakes. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it.
I rewatched that fight twice, and after this podcast, I'm gonna watch it again because that was my favorite highlight of the whole season 3. That was my favorite part. The end of that Garfield fight, the animation, it's crazy.
Back to Reinhardt though. When I told you he does not pull out his sword, we've seen him fight what? 2 times? Kind of third time when he was about to fight the cat.
Cats.
When the cat took over. Do you remember? I forgot the cat's name. Do you remember the cat's name?
A cat.
Subaru. Who's the girl that Subaru likes?
Amelia.
Yeah, Amelia.
And...
Do you remember her spirit?
Starts with a P, I'm pretty sure. Huff.
Nah,
I know. I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm.
Pucks.
Puck. I was close.
Yeah. So when Amelia died, Puck was like, "The contract's over. I'm gonna freeze this, I'm gonna freeze the world for over 1,000 years." That's when Reinhardt came out to fight. And then, so that was like the third time. A lot of people won't see that unless they watch the actual season. That was in season 1.
That was in the anime, not the light novel.
It was an anime. We didn't get this fight though. We saw him preparing to fight her, but he didn't pull his sword out.
I was gonna say I didn't see that.
But what I will tell you is, it's a spoiler, but not a spoiler. But just know, the next episode he does pull his sword out. That's all I'm gonna say. The dude who you see demolish people. Yes, Reinhardt. The dude you see shit on people, like absolutely destroy them. He's going to pull out his sword this next episode. So you're going to see him fight with a sword.
Why would you spoil us like that? What's wrong with you, buddy? What's wrong with you, man?
Man, because the reason I'm telling you is because don't get too hyped. You need to know. Because when I saw it, I was like, oh, shit's about to go.
Hey, you know what I noticed doing these podcasts? You might be the god, the god of spoiling.
Did you not just start the podcast with spoiler alert? Like, hey, You're giving me time to spoil it.
Like you're telling me what's gonna happen next episode? Why? I don't watch the previews.
Need to be ready.
I don't watch the previews for a reason. Now I'm gonna be thinking, man, who's this next enemy where Reinhardt's gonna have to pull his sword out against?
That's exactly what I want you to think.
Damn.
That's exactly what I want.
Damn, I can't get a natural reaction now. That's
but
cool,
you
though.
can wonder.
Well, I'm wondering, like, how are they gonna beat Lust if she can like regenerate? There has to be, just like Greed, the dude with the yellow hair,
Cornelius?
the white hair, Cornelius. There has to be some kind of rule to where they can either turn off her regenerative ability or something. Because how else are they gonna win against her?
Subaru's gonna find out.
Yeah, Subaru. Apparently, they didn't put this in anime, but apparently Subaru is really smart when it comes to knowing stars and constellations. Just
They did put
random.
that in anime.
They never mention that in the anime, not that I know of.
You just see them. Well, they mentioned it in season 3.
What?
You didn't hear him mention it in season 3 that he knows about the stars, and he remembers this, that, and the third.
Yes. And where did that come from? He just randomly knows constellations. I'm saying they didn't mention that prior. He just
Bro,
yeah.
bro
It's just
seems really
like
smart though.
he's
He
just
seems
like
smart since the beginning.
yeah. I just happen to know about stars as well. I figured out his power. Like what?
Bro seems smart the entire show. He seemed like he's been. It goes back to the first podcast, bro, or the second podcast. Bro has the saddest, the saddest, most depressing life. Bro goes
Nah.
through it.
No, he doesn't.
He goes
He
through
was
it.
not going through it.
Oh, you're crazy.
Before he went to that world, bro, he was chilling, bro.
Not before, after.
No, I'm talking about before his human life. He was chilling.
I'd rather go through any other anime character than his life. But that's for another day. That's for
Yeah.
another story.
I guess so. One thing I wanted to point out, Subaru. I don't know if he goes through more changes, but I think in this season he peaked as a character. You know what I mean? Like he still is compliments Amelia. He's his usual stuff. But I'm afraid that he's not gonna grow anymore as a character. I feel like he might have peaked as a main character. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like you feel this is where he stops at.
Yeah, because in the earlier seasons, he's just trying to get over the fear um, of like what's happening, and then like how to use his power effectively by like networking stuff like that. But now I think he's nearing his peak as a character. I feel like.
I feel like he's about to get another power.
Other than the hand.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna get another power, and then with one thing I wanted to say, I thought you were gonna comment on it, but I'm gonna comment on it. He is one of my favorite characters, but I'm not liking how he's doing this. Like, bro's fucking up so much, and he doesn't care. Like, the other Subaru was ready to risk it all and die again and start over. He's doing everything he can not to start over. Like, I don't understand it. We're seeing people die left and right. People getting hurt badly. And bro doesn't want to restart.
He is a little bit crazy for keeping that dragon leg.
Yes or no?
It's a little bit crazy because you don't know what the ramifications are going to come from that.
I thought he was going to kill himself and restart because he knew what was going on. But bro just kept pushing. And I'm like, no! What are you doing?
I'm pretty sure he's taking that mindset like, I'm not going to reset unless I absolutely have to. I'm going to try to save everyone in this current timeline. Maybe an ego thing.
Because of what happened in season 2?
Well, in season 2, I don't know. In season 2, he was more afraid of dying. So
In season 2?
it was a little bit different. He was trying not to die. But in
Yeah,
this,
but in
he's
the
taking
end-
like some kind of like moral attitude to where I'm not gonna go back and die. I want to save everyone in this world.
I don't know if you remember, but near the end of season 2, Roosevelt, whatever his name is, he showed. No, it wasn't him. It was either Satella or him. It was Satella. She showed him that every time he dies, he leaves another world behind. Like everyone goes on without him. She like played with his mind. It's either he either thinks one of two things. When he does die, it restarts. Everything changes back to normal. And number 2 is when he dies, everything continues and he goes to another another dimension where he didn't die. So, like, he goes and tries to save people, he dies. Those people live on without him. All the mistakes he made, they have to deal with it. There is no restarting. He's gone. He's moved to somewhere else. Another group of people who may miss him now, or who get to spend time with him until he dies again, and then those group of people miss him, and he goes to another group. They showed that near the end of season 2. And she's like, every time you die, you leave, you hurt people, you leave them behind.
Hmm.
You think you get to die and then everything's just back to normal and you get to save people? No, those people who died in that world and then you died, they're dead for good. And then the extra people and you died too, they're yeah. She played the fuck out of his mind.
Who did the final blow to the chick with the red hair, the swordmaster? I think it was Reinhardt, right?
Um,
Did you
I
get to
can't
it?
remember. I did get to it, but I can't remember because when it did happen, I saw that someone else killed her. I think it was her husband. I think her husband killed her. It was either the husband or the white whale, but I think it was the husband. The reason I say that is because they showed someone else killing her, but they keep blaming Reinhard. And then they blame Reinhard because he took her power, which is why she died.
Hmm.
Like, if he didn't have her power, she wouldn't have died to the injury that she sustained.
I was talking about when she was like in this last episode when she's like not really alive.
Oh, are you sure you want to know? It's a spoiler.
Oh, I guess the fight hasn't finished yet. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since I've seen it, but yeah, um, I am liking season 3 better than season 2. The storyline is a lot more simple. Like, basically, they just got to beat all the sins, and escape the city alive. That's basically what the story is right now. Because no one's leaving the city unless you beat the sins. How they're gonna do that, I don't know.
Did you know who flooded all the gates? Who flooded the city inside?
Wasn't it the dude with the night mask?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's
Everybody,
hinting towards. I don't think they actually said it yet, but it
they thought it
was.
was the sins.
Yeah, I know he has like some other. He has like a hidden power that no one knows about too, just like Subaru. I forgot what it was. Something about him not being able to die or something.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Something like that. Spoiler.
Well, is that all? Is that all you have to say about
Yeah, yeah,
Rizzo?
yeah. We'll talk about the season finale when that comes. The season 3 finale. We're like 2-3 episodes behind. But yeah, that's all I had to say about it.
Okay.
Next topic was Beru versus Meruem. I think he texted me some kind of meme or something. What were people saying about it? Do you remember?
People were saying Miriam dog walks Beru. They didn't say dog walk. I got dog walk in my mind, but they were saying he beats him 10 out of 10. Like, he wouldn't lose to him. They were on some wacky shit, talking about the Ant King is smarter, faster, stronger.
First of
Um,
all, what form? Before or after the nuclear explosion?
before the explosion.
So without the fuse with whatever his name was, the red dude and the butterfly guy, before the fusion.
They fused together.
The one, yeah, they became part of him.
And he's still alive.
You watch Hunter x Hunter, right?
I haven't read Hunter x Hunter.
No, it's an anime.
Uh, I thought in the end, after the Rose explosion, he died.
No, his to the World Guard, they save him by fusing with him. and then they become smaller, like miniature versions of themselves. You don't
Yeah,
remember?
I see that. I do remember that, but I thought he died still. It
No,
said that
he
he died
died at
of.
the end, but I suppose you can't use that version because he'll die regardless without even fighting him. So we're just strictly talking about the version that fought Netero.
Yeah, they said Netero beats all the S class.
What a
I think
fucking
I think what they've been watching with how S monsters dog walk some S class people, they think that Netero that they're weak because they lose to those type of monsters, but they don't understand how strong those monsters are. And solo leveling, half these creatures are like have godly powers,
they don't
and
they don't understand how weak Netero is. Yeah,
that's
y'all
another
don't.
question.
They don't realize this dude is about 70 years past his prime.
It-
This is 70 years past his prime. Netero. Goto would would win against Meruem. Just him, old
Goto
man,
Ryuji.
because he's a comparable. The chairman, he's a comparable old man in this solo leveling universe versus Hunter x Hunter universe. They're both retired. He would beat Meruem, the chairman.
The chairman is pretty strong.
He was like Sun Jin Woo even said that he was as strong as him. Uh, I think it was before he went into the dungeon, before he fought Kargalon. That's when he was the same level as the chairman.
Okay.
Because then he went to the mining thing. That's when he met Cheyenne in passing. Like, you remember?
Yeah,
She came out the gate looking elegant.
she was strong as fuck.
But yeah, if Netero was in the solo leveling universe, bro, he'd be like A rank.
A rank.
It
I don't
is.
know about A rank.
It's
He does seem
different.
weak though.
It's different though because I assume you lose a little bit of your like energy as you get older. Like, I don't know what they call it. I forget what they call it. Nen.
Yeah,
I feel like you would lose some of that, right? As you get older, you won't have as much as you were younger.
I don't know because he was definitely outpacing Killua and Gon.
What do you mean?
You don't remember their first meeting, Killua and Gon, when they met the chairman?
And then
Well,
ball.
yeah.
This kids don't even know what Nen is.
Is that in the
He should-
beginning?
He should be doing that. But yeah, just so you guys didn't figure it out by now, I think Beru, he beats Meruem low diff.
He dog walks him.
I'm not gonna say he dog walks him because a dog walk is like a one shot.
I believe he'd treat them like he treated the S class people. Because keep in mind, when Gon traded his life away, and he said, "I'll never use Nin again if you give me the power to beat the ant." Before she died, she said he was as strong as the Ant King, and Gon was not showing. He was not showing like he could destroy mountains, could kill multiple. He showed he was strong, but he didn't. He wasn't giving the strength that that rivals Beru.
I forgot about that point. Now that you mention it, bro, I'm not sure if Gon is beating some of these S rank hunters. I'm talking about adult Gon.
I don't know about adult. I do believe he was strong. I do believe so. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. What I would
Nah,
say
I'm
is he's
serious.
not beating Beru.
Hmm. Let me think about this. I already know the answer, but let me think. Nah, he's getting fucking killed in less than 10 seconds. And that's being generous.
Now, okay.
But the only thing Meruem has, literally the only thing he has is durability. He doesn't have the speed. I guess he's okay strong, but his main thing is durability. He could take 10,000 slaps from a Buddha. So it will take a little while. I think Meruem lasts is maybe 3 minutes. He's just gonna keep grabbing him by his tail and slamming him into the ground until he can't move anymore. It'll take about 2 or 3 minutes.
Don't forget, Netero was considerably weaker than Meruem. So,
What do you mean?
He was weak. Like he didn't really put up a fight against the Ant King. The Ant King literally played with him until he got serious. And every time he got serious, he would take off a body piece.
He physically couldn't get through Netero.
Are you sure?
It was him figuring out the moveset, which each hit he was figuring out the angle for each hand. It was literally like a game of Gojo, or what's that show? What's that game called they play? Shoji. Right?
Maybe.
But it was basically him figuring out the pattern. It had nothing to do with physicality. He wasn't tanking these hits, and he couldn't get close to him until he could figure out the right angle. And it was basically like finding a needle in a haystack. So it took him over thousands of hits and combinations to inflict that wound on Netero. Beru, I give Netero about 15 seconds against Beru. Yeah.
The speed alone, he blitzes. Beru doesn't give chances. He doesn't test strength. He literally asked dude, was he the king? Bro said yes. He immediately annihilated him within seconds. Bro's not gonna let you power up. Bro's not gonna let you get ready to use your strength. Bro's going to annihilate you as soon as the fight starts.
Yeah, them other S-Ring hunters from Japan didn't stand a chance.
Not a single chance, bro. And they were supposed to be strong.
Well, they are strong. Beru is just that much stronger.
S class monster.
S. I do wanna like say one more thing about solo leveling. So, do you think solo leveling story is mid?
Nah, I like it.
You think they're
And not just because I like it, but it's good storytelling. There's a storyline. There's not like too many. There's not really much plot holes. There's no What do you call it? What do you call it when the MC is fighting someone stronger and then they start losing badly and then out of nowhere they get stronger?
I call it the friends and family power up.
Friends and family power. Like Batman, because Batman
boost?
beats everybody.
So, talking about Zenkai boost?
I think it's probably just called plot armor. I mean, I'm gonna think plot armor because you know how they say Batman beats everybody with time. Like if he gets enough time, he can beat anybody.
Yeah.
Like that's not in solo leveling. Bro grinded for everything he had, and he leveled up.
If there was plot armor, it would be when old girl threw that spear and distracted the dude for a moment, and he tore his arms off. That's a little bit. That was a little bit sketch how he won that.
When?
When he fought the demon on the 100th.
I remember that.
She distracted him by throwing the spear.
But that just let us know that he could lose. that basically let us know that bro's not him. Well, he's him, but he could have still lost if he didn't have help. That just gives you more of a reason. Like, plot would have been like, she did some weak ass shit and it saved him, and then he got stronger and then beat the demon. Like, no, they were going toe to toe, and you could tell that the Demon King was a little bit. He had a little bit more over him because he had his defense. He was stopping him from putting the paws on him. But as soon as he got that, he just needed a little bit of space, just a little bit of time. All he needed was that one little trick shot, and then he got the dub.
Okay. Because a lot of people are having like brain dead takes that, like I seen this one comment on YouTube that solo leveling story is doo doo, and so the solo leveling story is better than a lot of anime. Like in the beginning of solo leveling, basically Sun Jin Woo is trying to pay the bills for his mom. That's like the main premise of the story. That's the whole reason he became a hunter, was to get money to pay for his sister through college and to pay for his mom's hospital bills. There's no known cure for the sleep disease at this point. And then once he figured out that there's an elixir that can cure all diseases, that's when the story shifts to, okay, I need to go get this cure for my mom. That was the whole point of season 1 and the first half of season 2. And then, of course, trying to get stronger so he can protect himself, because if people find out his secret, then the spotlight's gonna show on him, and he's already been through these crazy situations. He's gonna paint a target on his back, so keeping that a secret as well. And then, not to mention, in the very first episode of season 1, we saw the third raid on Jeju Island, and we've been building up to this arc for 2 seasons now. So, not just that, but the whole system mystery, how they're like giving tidbits of info through the different mini arcs. We don't know if there's this unknown enemy, basically, apart from the demons. There's an enemy so strong that demons are getting together to fight this common enemy. Like, this has a very great story, and we're only 2 seasons in. So people with the brain dead takes that this story's ass, they're not watching this anime with their eyes.
Let them know. Let them know how they.
So,
let them know.
There's a whole lot of motherfucking story on it. More story than Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's story is basic as fuck. It's basically kill Muzan. That's it. That's literally it. Tell me there's more. There's not.
There's more. He's trying to turn his sister back.
Okay, and turn the sister back. That's it. There's no mystery. There's no nothing.
Mystery about his dad. Mystery about who's the strongest. What happened to the strongest swordsman? And if he died of old age, what's his name? Is Tanjiro related to him in some type of way? And the sun breathing dance, we just found out that it's the original breathing technique. How strong is the original breathing technique compared to others, which are just branches of the original? And then I want to see, there's a lot I want to see about Demon Slayer. Not gonna lie to you. I want to see the growth in the characters. And what's his name? What's that dude who died? Who got punched in the stomach?
The growth in the Hashiras and the 3 main protagonists.
Yeah, but who's the Hashira that got hit in the stomach? The Flame Hashira. What was his name?
I don't know. I know who you're talking about, though.
I want to see what happened to his brother.
In the train arc?
Yeah, I want to see what happened to his brother. I want to see what happened to his dad. I want to know what happened to them. I want to know what... Because I saw that he started to train him at the last time they talked, his dad finally opened up. And I was like, okay. Now I want to see how they're doing. Like, I'm intrigued. And Tanjiro's sister is a demon finally able to live in the sun. I want to see how that's going. Like, what's going on with that? And why is Muzan after that? Why? Well, I know why he's after it, but like, what took him so long? And why is she different than anyone else? My nose has been itchy. Does that mean I'm gonna make money when you scratch your nose?
I have no idea what that means. But yeah, Muzan's overrated. Uh, couldn't find a cure for 112 years. Yeah. Nah, I'm just hating at this point.
Yeah, I'm glad you understand.
And I'll admit that, but I do stand by Solo Leveling stories better than Demon Slayer, for sure.
Okay.
But that's all I had to say about that. We can wrap this up. Anything else you want to say?
Watch Code Geass. If you guys haven't heard about that, it's one of the greatest animes of all time. Code Geass.
That's on my top 10.
My recommendation. That's in your top 10? Yeah, it's a great show. It's a great show.
But I think, yeah, Solo Leveling will surpass that. By the time Solo Leveling is done, it might be a top 3 anime. Yeah. Oh, and when I say Solo Leveling's top 10, that is with some bias. A little bit of bias there.
Yeah, you're a biased person.
A little bit. But I can argue it with any other anime. So yeah, that's our closing statements. That was a Double O podcast where we have our opposing opinions. We got PennyWhysTV and my co-host Unknown Skills, and we're out.
Thank you for watching.